Today we're giving feedback on the new Crook Marker Spiked and Sparkling. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. Hey there, NJRoute22.com with another booze review of some kind. Today it's the new seltzer in town. It's the Crook Marker Spiked and Sparkling. Just spiked and sparkling. The two flavors we've tried so far, the peach and the strawberry lemon. We have some good things to say about this new Crook Marker and some sort of questionable things, as well as the parts that were completely indifferent on. The first thing that I want to talk about is the Crook Marker is what they say is 0 sugar. It's actually less than, quote, less than 1 gram of net carbohydrates. So let that settle in for a minute. So we like the fact that they say there's 0 sugar, and we'll get more into that in a minute. And another thing we really find positive about this is the flavor. Okay, it's definitely, out of all the spiked seltzers that we have tried, and we've tried almost all of them, it absolutely does have the strongest, most potent flavor. I tried one a couple days ago, the peach, straight, and it was like drinking candy. It was a bit too strong for me, but it's good because for the record here, I dilute my drinks down 50-50 with some other kind of non-alcoholic seltzer. It's usually a can of Polar. It doesn't matter what flavor. I mix the flavors in such an odd way. But it definitely has a serious taste. And the taste isn't bad. I mean, I've had other seltzers where the taste didn't seem right. This is all about taste. That plays a role in whether we will make it a regular addition in our rotation here. And of course, another good thing is it's alcoholic. They say on the box it's 4% alcohol. My Smirnoff is 4.5%. And there's others that are 5%. I think, I'm not sure if it's the Claw one or not, but how they market themselves in this particular case is that it's organic alcohol made from like quinoa and ancient grains and tropical roots. They have their own way. It's called, I forget what it was called, base something or another. They have a unique way of extracting alcohol. It seems these days you can get alcohol out of anything. I'm surprised people aren't getting alcohol out of rocks. So it's 0 sugar and organic alcohol, and it's certified gluten-free, whereas some say that they're processed to be gluten-free, but they might not be. I don't know. I'm not a gluten-free person, so I don't really care. So that's their whole thing. You know what? Before we go into what we don't like about it, let's take a look at their video, and I'll watch it along with you. This is their Unbound or whatever it's called. Here's their video. Take a look.
It's easy to live like a sheep in flock. Never too daring, never too loud. But inside everyone lives rebels and agitators. They don't settle for ways of old. Their vision can't be penned in. Their passion's too strong, too bold. The marker is stubborn and determined, a dreamer who breaks new ground. It's the fate of every marker to lead the journey and be unbound.
Now wait a minute. This video is about an alcoholic beverage. I don't see anything in here related to an alcoholic beverage. It's just some sort of emotional, unbound, breaking the rules. But I can understand why they make videos like this, because it's like par for the course when it comes to marketing these days. You have to have some sort of emotional feel-good video with happy people running around, and it seems extremely unrealistic, but whatever, finish the video. Anyway, I still don't understand what that has to do with the product, but they made their marketing video, and I'm sure they're happy with it, and yeah, I'm sure it equates or it matches up with the company's MO. But keep in mind, I need to tell you that this company is the same company that makes that Bai antioxidant drink. It's some sort of, like, I guess, a calorie-free or low calorie, or not calorie free, but the low carb drink, the flavored drink. I'm a little bit on the edge. I used to enjoy that, but it's just artificial flavor, not artificial, but just not really natural. It has to be made. I don't know. Anyway, let's just get on to what we were not really happy about this new seltzer. For one, it's definitely more costly than the other seltzers. Just so you know, a 4-pack is $8.50 plus tax. In comparison, the Smirnoff Spiked Sparkling Seltzer is at 4.5% alcohol, is I think around $9 a 6-pack. I get a case of 24 cans of the Smirnoff for about $28, whereas I did the math here, and this is gonna be like $42 for 24 cans. So the price is significantly higher, 30 or so, well actually no, almost 50% higher than the Smirnoff. You know, over the course of a certain amount of time, you're gonna end up definitely paying more, hundreds of dollars more a year, depending on how much you drink. I need to point out that I was like a bit like bummed that, oh, it's only 4%, but I have to say that, and this is sort of a good in the bad, that the buzz is a little bit different. I mentioned on a couple other videos ago about how there's different kinds of buzzes. Like you have your hard alcohol booze buzz, which is sort of more of a depressing, kind of angry buzz for most people that I know. And then the beer buzz is happy up to a point, and if you have too many beers, you're a wreck. Then there's the wine, white wine, red wine buzz, which is, I guess it has a floaty type of thing, but a bad hangover. And then the seltzers had a pretty even buzz, but this buzz for the Crook Marker is definitely beer buzz for us, at least. And here's another thing that I need to point out. You need to see this. These cans, like all the other seltzers, are 12-ounce cans. These guys decided to make their cans 11.5 ounces. Now you wonder why. Why can't everybody just play in the same like size like arena? But I think they did this strategically, and this is just a theory. I think they did it so that they can say that if it's under a half a gram, they can round down to the bottom. But if it, like for instance here, it says it says 0 sugars, okay? I think that if it was 12 ounces, they would be 0.51 sugars, and they'd have to round up to 1 gram of sugar. And I think they do this strategically so they can say on the box 0 sugar. Because if it was 12 ounces, the can, they can't say 0 sugar. And it would be nice to know also how much sugar is in a 4-pack or an 8-pack or whatever. So I find a little bit of, it's a little bit of trickery going on there. Back to the taste here. Seeing that we're one of the few people that dilute a can of seltzer, there's something good to be said about this. While it's too strong to be consumed straight, I think it's great actually when you dilute it, because it still has like an incredible amount of flavor. Let me drink some more here. I mean, 50% watered down. This is like a 2% alcohol drink here. It's brimming with flavor, brimming. Now, the flavor, keep in mind, it does not taste, I mean, yeah, it tastes like peach candy, but it doesn't taste like peach. So it has a somewhat unnatural flavor. Now, it could be made with all natural ingredients, but the flavor is not in line with Mother Nature, you know, that type of flavor. It's definitely a processed flavor regardless. So say what you want about it. I mean, a lot of people will like it, I'm sure. I think I'm drinking them at a faster rate than I would normally drink a Smirnoff. I could nurse my Smirnoffs, but these I find myself drinking faster, like almost unnaturally. So, and this is what bugs me, and this is what I hate. I wish companies did not use the word natural flavors. And it says, not only does it say natural flavors, but it says, and other natural flavors. As many of you might know, that when you use the phrase natural flavors, that can include things that they don't have to say what they are. And that, one of those bad things is MSG. If you ever see a product that says natural flavors, they can absolutely put MSG in there. And that may be the reason why I find this to be almost addictive. I don't want to be controlled by a beverage or food product, like unnaturally. If I ever eat Thai food, I'll finish it. That's why I don't even want Thai food or Chinese food or soy sauce anymore, because the MSG in there really does mess with your body and causes you to act, it's not in tune with what's really happening. But I have some suggestions for the makers of Crook and Marker, and I hope they take it into consideration. Number one, it would be nice if they had a higher alcohol version. Maybe pick a flavor, some new flavor that they come out with, and bring it up to a 5% or 5.5% alcohol. And it does not have to be as sweet and potent as this. Make a less sweeter flavor with maybe perhaps less stevia or erythritol. Make it more subtle for people that don't need that extra sweetness. But that's it, really. I actually kind of enjoy this from a flavor perspective, but I don't, because of the cost, and it's significantly higher than our Smirnoff Gold Standard, that I don't know if I would be buying this long term. Who knows, maybe their addictive natural flavors in there will coerce me into becoming my go-to drink. And if it does, I'm going to have to just say no. We'll see. If I go to the store and I'm tempted to buy the Crook and Marker, I mean, naturally I will try some of their other flavors. They have a couple that I really would like to try. Is the black cherry, which I didn't see at the store I went to. The black cherry might be interesting because my favorite polar seltzer is black cherry, so it might make an interesting drink. And the coconut pineapple, because Smirnoff just came out with a pina colada flavor, which I really like. It's not in a 12-pack yet, it's in a more costly 6-pack. But the pina colada is a nice flavor. So I'll probably try out a couple flavors. Maybe I'll even buy an 8-pack. I'll keep this in the rotation, the Crook and Marker, for a couple weeks until I realize that I can live without it. But who knows, I may get sucked in. But that's it. I have to say that the conclusion is that I think it's an interesting product. I wish it wasn't so costly. And there's something to discuss about the flavor it has, and the excess flavor it has. So if Crook and Marker is listening and you made it through this video, bravo for making it through the video. try and make a higher alcohol, lesser potent flavor. I don't know what flavor that might be, but if you want me in your focus group, please just email me. It's on the website and within the description below. So if you like my rambling talk here, subscribe or like or whatever. And I hate saying that. I see it on every video. I hate it. I hate it. Like, I've never once subscribed or liked when someone asks me. So like, why do people do it? I mean, if I like something, I like it. If I want to see more, I subscribe. Why do you have to tell people to click the bell? I just don't get it. I wish I had more subscribers too, but my Instagram is doing okay. I think I have more followers than Crook and Marker. Anyway, have a good week ahead, and I hope you enjoyed my rambling alcohol review. Take care.